I just wanted to do a quick introduction to this battle report. I did make some mistakes. I forgot the rules, I forgot the tape measures, I forgot my dice. I haven't played for a while, so probably about 3 or 4 months now. So yeah, I turned up at the gaming club and all I had was some soldiers and nothing else. So I didn't have the blunder table with me. Yeah, but it does give a good impression of how the rules work, even with my mistakes. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it. It's French versus British, and this I should draw a conclusion then to the Napoleonic rules. There's a couple of more scenarios which I'll be doing another scenario next week, and then I've got 3 more to do, and then after that the Napoleonic rules are pretty much complete. Then I just need to put pictures on and snazz them all up and make them look flashy, and that should be that. And then I'm going to start work on my ancients rules. Yeah, that could take some time because all the different periods and different, you know, shield rules and blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm going to get into that after this. Anyway, it's quite a long video. I used quite small armies because I wanted to keep it quite concise, so it's a lot easier to follow really. Otherwise, if you have big armies, it's quite difficult to film and keep on top of everything. So I just kept it simple, 2 small little armies on a 6x4, and it just goes through the first scenario and how you set up and everything. So yeah, if you're painting, stick it on in the background. Not much else to say really. I just hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one. So we're just starting the game off now. Nobody's deployed anything yet, but I just wanted to show you how we're going to deploy for the objectives. So I've got 3 objectives here. I'm going to place 2 in my own deployment zone, roughly, 1 over in the woods, and I'm going to put 1 into no man's land there. And now Chris is going to do the same. And when he's done that, we're going to roll some dice. Happy? Where are you putting?
Happy.
That's not quite no man's land. That's
That's
your
not
rifle
quite no
table.
man's land.
Happy with that? Right, now what we're going to do is both going to roll off for our primary objective. So Chris is aiming for number 3 and I'm aiming for number 2. So I know number 2 is that one.
Yep.
And yours is that one. They're your primaries.
Yep.
So every turn you've got troops on them, you're earning 3 victory points. Now we're both going to roll for 2 secondaries. 4 and 6.
3 and 6.
Nice. So 6 is one of them. That one. 6 over there. You get 1 point for that one. 4 for that one. So we're both going for that.
Yep.
What's your other one?
3.
You need to re-roll that because that's your primary. 1. So you need that one as your secondary.
Yep.
Good
So
luck
I
with
need
that.
your one on the hill. Yep.
Yeah. So we can remember that?
Yep.
Right, cool. So I'm just going to quickly run you through the troops. So Chris has got a gun, which has got the independent special rule. He's got a unit of volunteers, which have also got the independent special rule. A unit of chasseurs, which have got the independent special rule. And then he's got that brigade. And then I've got this brigade, and that's their brigade commander. I've got a unit of hussars, which has got the independent special rule. I've got a unit of rifles with the independent special rule. And I've got an empty hill because I forgot to bring my gun. So we've deployed everything now. This is the French setup. They've decided all to stay over this side of the battle. They've got nothing over there. And the British have set up this side. Now they've got some troops over in this. They might be a bit out of play, thinking about it, the way everything's set up. And they're over the hill. There's a unit just behind the hill that's going to try and push up. So there's an overview of the battlefield. We're going to roll off first. He's going to have to move them back straight away because he hasn't issued any orders. So he's going to try and move them forward towards the field. And they can use the general's leadership because is he within 12? He looks like he might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's 9 or less, mate.
6.
So they're good to go. So they're going to move forward. Are they moving twice or once or?
I'm just going to move them once. No, I'll move them twice.
They are regulars and they are loaded, so you can move them twice and still fire if you want.
Yeah. So go from 5. I'll move 10, which will bring them practically level with that field.
Yeah, because they can ignore moving through rough ground like the field.
Yep.
Because they are skirmishers. If you're moving an infantry brigade into there,
Yep.
then they would be at half speed.
Obviously, the hedge would stop them and cause problems.
So later on in this game, I won't be recording the movement anymore. We'll just move stuff and I'll get down to the nitty gritty. But I just wanted to show you a bit of issuing orders to start off with on this first turn. So they get 4 shots per base, Chris.
Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3,
You've got
4, 5,
6.
6.
So
That's 24 dice.
who are they shooting at?
Oh, I think I'd be rather off if I didn't shoot at your
You're going to shoot
line.
this line infantry.
Yeah.
Cool. So you're at long range, so you'll be hitting on 5s.
Yeah. Let me put that red dice back. Right, I'm going to roll 12 dice twice.
So 5 to hit.
1 hit I can see there,
Right.
and that was awful.
So roll them again. Do the same again, please, Chris. Just 1 hit. That'd be awesome. If you don't know.
2 hits, 3 hits,
There's
4
lots
hits,
of
5 hits, 6 hits, 7 hits.
7 hits in total.
Yep.
So I'm going to save. That was not good. So saving on 5s.
Well, I don't know that.
The dice gods love me. So I failed 3. Pass as a red dice, please, mate.
There we go.
So I'm going to put a casualty marker on these to show they have 1 wound remaining on 1 base. Now I'm going to have to stop filming to do my bit, and then I'll get on. Right, so I issued some orders and they passed.
Yep.
And I didn't even cheat, and they're now going to open fire on them voltigeurs. So I'm just going to get 24 dice. I can't actually physically pick them all up. So I'm looking at, oh, damn it, I need to measure the range. I think I'm at close range here. Am I within 6?
You are within 6.
Brilliant. So normally they'd be hitting on 6 on range 5s, plus 1 because of rifles. So I'm actually hitting on 2s here. This could be very painful. Now, I could have given the marksman special rule, but I haven't. But if I had given that, I could have re-rolled them once. So all them saves, mate. But you are in cover,
Yep.
so you're saving on a 4+. Let's take out the 4+. Don't know what that is.
That's a 6.
It is indeed. Right, so you got 1 base killed, 2 bases killed,
And 1 base
and
on
1
2
base and
weeks.
2 wounds.
Right.
So they need a resolve check now to see if they're going to run away.
Go on.
They might not like this. So it's 7 or less, which is a fail. You can use a reroll.
Yeah, I'll use a reroll.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
Drop you down to 2. Yep. So now they've passed. But 2 are dead. 1's on 2 wounds.
Right. And a red dice on 2 wounds.
And now it's Chris's turn to decide what he wants to do. But that was a nice little opening volley from the rifles.
Yep.
And because my rifles are veterans, what they did there is they moved twice, they fired, and they've already reloaded. Whereas the French are unloaded at the minute, so they need to load.
Well, I think I'm going to give an order,
Yes.
and I'm going to order my cannon to stick a dent in your line infantry on the hill over there.
These bad boys?
Yeah.
Right, you get 1 shot because it's at long range, and you do need a 6.
I need to roll order first, don't I?
Oh yeah, you need to pass an order first.
Yep.
Good thinking. They're loving it.
And I need to roll 6, you say?
1 dice. No,
No.
missed. Yeah, I feel I need to explain cavalry a little bit. Normally we'd have a battery, so you'd have more chance of hitting, and obviously the closer they get, you know, you're going to do more damage. But one gun, they don't make that great deal of difference in the game. So now it's my turn, and I am going to order this unit of cavalry to go run around there while they're in this march order and then form into line. So they need 8 or less. In fact, the next of the generals, so 9 or less. That's a 1 or a 6.
That's Skull's
It's a 1.
normally a 6.
It's a 1 in this case, yeah. Just to be different. So I'm going to stop filming while I do the movement. So they've managed to get to there. They form line that way. I didn't want to get bogged down in the field by charging them voltigeurs through that field because I'll just run away and I'll spend the rest of the game trying to get out of the field. So, Chris's turn.
Right. I think it falls to me.
Do you need time to think? Shall I stop?
No. I'm going to bring my Swiss and I'm going to square them off to try and do a bit of fire upon your redcoats.
Right, so that's a part of your brigade, so you have to issue orders to everybody
Yep.
in the brigade now.
Yep.
So, decide what you want to do with everybody. So
These Swiss onto your line infantry.
What are they doing? Are they forming line or are they going to stay like
They're
that?
going to form line.
Okay, so,
These are going to move down in column off of the hill.
okay, twice double move? March?
Yep, twice double move.
The old guard?
These are going to stay. They
Stay
are
on the
protecting the objective.
Yes. Cool.
And of course the commander and giving some protection to the good old artillery.
Right, so because they're all doing different things, you have to issue orders to each one individually. So if you start with your
Swiss.
they're all 8 or less.
That's what it says.
Passed.
Yep.
Polish, passed, and
The old guard.
they failed miserably.
They
You can
failed.
use a reroll.
Yep.
As soon as they're standing still, why would you bother?
Yeah, well, that's what we're just thinking. They're
They
just
haven't
going to.
blundered, so you're all right.
They've ignored the command and they're just standing still, which is what they were told to do.
So I'm going to let Chris do his movement and then we'll come back to the shoot. So Chris has got these units formed up how he wants them. These guys who are they shooting at?
Yep, shooting at your line
These
infantry
boys.
over there.
So are you in range?
That was the first thing. You shoved the dice at me before I got
So
to
you
the
measure
musket.
everything from your central command.
Range of a musket.
24 inches in this game.
Okay. And from the central command, who is there?
Well, yeah, that's face to face roll anyway.
24. Is that 24?
Yep, that's 24
They
there.
are out of range.
Yep.
So they're
Okie
not
doke.
going to shoot in this turn.
Okay.
That was a stroke of luck. But it also means I now have to move my boys forward. In fact, do you know what, Chris? You can move 5 inches forward because you've only used one.
I've only reformed, haven't I?
Yeah. So I'll let you do that because I'm good like that.
Do I need to do it in order though?
No,
Because I
because
only
I've
did
already had it
reform.
with you.
Okay. So 5 forward,
Then basically,
And now they are in range.
with the second. You are still
which obviously means you're in range, but I'm hoping that I'm going to put a whole dent in you.
Yes, but you need 6s
and
Yep.
whoever basically gets the better
because
roll,
you're not
you'll get the better roll.
a sharpshooter. You're just normal line infantry.
If I do, I manage to shoot you.
Any?
I can see one.
1? Can I save it? Come on, don't die, don't die. Damn it. Right, which means these now need a resolve check. See if
Actually, no, 2. There's one there. So
I'll do
a
another.
second
I'll do
save.
another save. Yeah. Okay.
It's a weird looking dice. Looks like
So let's see if they're going to run away.
And you trying to do.
Oh, please be a 1. Oh, that's a 6. I will use a reroll. Yes, now they're loving it. So that's dead. And that one's on 3 wounds. Like that. Right, my turn. Let me think what I'm going to do. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to try and give these hussars some orders to push forward as far as they can. And then I'm going to pray that I get first turn next go. And then I'm going to charge into them Swiss and kill them. So let's see whether they will pass their orders.
It's easy for you
God's
on the
sake.
first turn. So
Okay, I'll re-roll.
Yeah, well, that's
Down to
about
one
how
re-roll.
it happened.
Shall we re-roll them both? Yeah, let's re-roll them both.
it's always difficult.
Boom!
Because in effect, when you say that person.
Great, got worse.
Everybody's
One re- I
The
can't re-roll
horses
the
have
re-roll.
more intelligence than the riders.
Okay, I haven't got the rules with me, so I can't do a blunder test. One. Give me a second, I'll check my PDF and see what that is. So, I can't access my PDF. Brilliant. So I've decided they'd just turn that way. If it was Chris that had failed, they'd have done something a lot worse, like shot the nearest enemy, but because it was me, they're just turning that way. This is the advantage of having your own rule set, Chris.
And cheating.
Yes. Right, it's your turn, mate. What do you want to do?
Right.
I think you've only got your cavalry left, haven't you?
Yeah, I've only got my cavalry left, and I think I'm going to just move them up for the moment
Okie dokie.
and
So
prepare them for the next round.
let's give them some orders.
Right.
9 or less because the general's right there.
Yep.
They're loving life.
Yep.
I'm going to use them dice for orders.
Okay.
What, so just moving up once, moving up twice?
Moving up once, I think.
Okay.
So that's how much?
They can move up once. They are light cavalry, so they can move 7, I believe.
I believe you, because you're the one who's wrote it.
Could be 8, but I'm going with 7. I'm pretty unprepared tonight. I forgot to fetch my rules with me. I forgot to fetch any dice. I forgot to fetch a tape measure. I forgot to fetch a British gun. I forgot to fetch one stand of French cavalry. Oh, not great. They can shoot, you know. They've got guns if you want them to shoot. But in fact, no, they can't. Because the only thing that's going to be in range is the rifles, and you can't shoot through your own troops.
No, that's what I was
So that's that. So I'm going to have a little bit of a think what I'm going to do with my brigade.
You can go 4 inches outside.
Because things are not going totally according to plan at the minute. And then I'll get back to you when I've decided. So what I'm going to do, if I pass the orders, I'm going to... These are going to take aim and fire at the Swiss. These on the hill, they're going to do the same thing. And then these are going to march forward 5 inches, form a line into the woods, so they get a bit of cover. And if they're in range, so we'll fire at either the Swiss or the Polish. You are allowed to measure in this game. But whether they're in range of, that's who they shoot. So let me do a test for orders. I'll do that on camera. I'll use Chris's dice because they seem to roll lower than mine. Well, not even mine. The ones I borrowed. Yes. So everybody's. Oh, hang on, that was there. Because they're doing different stuff. I have to roll individually. I'll re-roll the 6. My last re-roll. Yes. Failed. And then passed. Right. So they're not doing anything. Oh no, they can do one order because they only failed by 1, didn't they? I rolled a 9.
Yep.
So they can do one action, so they shoot, but they can't take aim. Right, so I'll crack on. So I don't know what, actually, I'll turn the camera on because I've got to gather a load of dice now, so give me a second. So yeah, I've rolled up and there are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 hits. And they're saving on 5s. The reason I got that many hits, basically I was very lucky, rolling lots of 5s, and because I took aim, which gave me the +1 to hit. So Chris is going to try and make sure all of these die, which will be really nice. So take out the 5s and 6s, mate.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I'll look at that.
4, 5. So 6 saved, which means 12 losses, 3 bases dead. It was 18, wasn't there?
Yeah.
So, what we need to do now is a panic test for them at -3. So that will be 5 or less, mate.
No.
They're not at all happy. You can use a reroll if you wish. I don't think I'd bother.
No, I'm not going
So
to.
they're not going to run away yet. But what happens now? If you put that yellow dice next to them, then that will mean that they are disordered.
Cowardice.
So next turn, they need to try and get undisordered. If they fail, then they will run away, and if they pass, then the turn after they can start doing stuff again.
So they're all disordered.
And that is everybody's gone. So we'll be moving on to turn 2. At the end of this turn, Chris has scored 3 points for that objective there, and I have scored 1 point for that objective there. So it's 3-1 to Chris. And we're going to roll off. In fact, might as well do it now, Chris. So I need a big 6. Chris rolled 3. Thank you very much. I'll go first. So let me have a think. So what I've decided to do is this unit's going to shoot the cavalry. So they're going to reload and fire. This unit on the hill didn't do anything last time, so they could take aim and fire at the Polish. And these guys are going to reload and fire at the Polish. So this is one order for them, so I'm just going to roll that. They failed. And I've got no rerolls, so these are going to shoot the cavalry. Yes, so at least I've got something to work. So that's 24 dice. I'll take one away. Bishop of 6s, Chris. Can't pick them all up.
That gives you +3 to dodging, which means 17 to dodge versus your...
Is that 1 or a 6?
So you'd have 1 dice and 17 versus 4 and 12. So if you manage to get 13, 14, 15, 16 or 17, you basically get more than him and 1 job to hit.
That's not good. Just 2.
That's how you do it.
Light cavalry, save 4+.
What's your ballistic skill?
Failed 1 + 1. So just take a wound. So 3 wounds remaining on 1 base. That's my brigade order. Chris, your turn, mate. We'll let Chris have a think, and we will get back. Chris is going to activate his Voltigeurs, and they are going to charge my rifles.
So order.
So order test.
You get 1, 2, 3.
8. Where's your commander? Oh no, 8's enough. They pass. They're independent. So I'm going to stand and shoot,
The odds of you being able to shoot him.
and then I'll take the charge because I feel that I could probably kill a few on the way in, and they might not even make this charge.
When I would have seen his first move, which I didn't, because it's happening in the second move.
4. Now they don't get the +1 to
In
hit
effect,
like
it's
normal
also
British
there,
line.
So he's basically moved into the smoke. So
But I can't see
you can't see him at all.
Wait, so snow wasn't there, I can go to his
Oh
first
yeah,
move.
yeah.
Okay, all these.
Yep.
Bishop for 6s.
You're always at a disadvantage.
I know, but just
because
in terms of
yeah.
the shots, it would have, I would be getting
So
the
we've
first
got
shot.
1, 2.
Or it would be
1,
at the same time
2,
if he chose this
3.
Yeah, I mean the advantage that whoever when
an
it's your
upside
turn,
down one.
Dolls are of 1.
That's it. It's just 3.
Yep.
So 3 saves, but you don't get your cover this time. Yeah, we'll give you a cover. 4+.
Okay.
2 failed. Your
Yep.
base is destroyed. So that's a panic test. And you are now at 50%, so it's -2, mate. Which they fail.
3 shots.
You can use a reroll
Fire is 14
Okay.
damage, so you'll
if you want to.
3 off, you got
Fail again.
Failed again.
So they're not charging, and they're now disordered.
That takes it down to
Okay.
We haven't got any yellow dice. Should we put
I've only got 1 yellow. I'll use green.
So they're disordered, and you've only got 1 reroll left. Do you want to change your green dice? And I've got none. Right, my turn. I've decided that cavalry is a bit of a threat. So I'm going to try and order these rifles to move forward. They're already loaded, because they loaded last turn, because they're veterans.
2 turns.
So they're going to take aim and fire at your cavalry and try and get into a bit of a closer range. Don't get into close range. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I've just had a quick measure. There's no point in actually moving them. So I've just got to. So they normally hit on 5s because they're rifles. And they're at close range, so that's 4s. And I've given them take aim, so that's 3s, Chris. So let's take out the misses. This could be painful for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Gotta love it, ain't you?
Oh yeah.
Chris hates playing me, he knows I cheat like mad. Right, so
Take out
just
the
re they're all the hits. If you just re-roll them, 4 pluses you're looking for. Okay, so that's a save.
The second part is all
That's a save.
go just to there.
That's a save. Take out all the saves. The upside down. So that's a save. So you've got one base dead, two bases dead, and another 2 wounds. So 2 dead,
But then it's going to peek out and go back in.
and then that is 1 wound remaining on 1 stand. So that's all right. I can leave that as it is. So you're at panic test minus 50%. So that's -1. So -3. Oh, they're loving it. Snake eyes. They really don't care. Nicely done, Chris. So it's your turn. So I'm going to give you time to think. So Chris is going to redirect his cavalry to try and stop my cavalry coming into his flank. So it's an order test. They're independent, 8 or less, so they're loving life. So they're going to quickly reform.
So it's on the centre there, yeah.
That's it. And then they will move 7 that way towards my cav. And
So
then
there we go.
that's all they could do. I don't think they're in range to shoot my cavalry, so
No.
don't have to worry about that.
Plus I'm not loaded.
Oh, you fine. Oh, you can load this turn because
Yeah.
you're regular.
Oh yeah, good. Yeah.
Right, my turn. Let me have a think again. So after their blunder, this cavalry are now going to reform, form line again. You're allowed to move for your own troops, so they're going to try and move forward and just form a line around here, which will, yeah. In fact, let me think about this. No, I'm going to move them around that way while they're in march column,
Might as well.
because they're allowed to snake as much as they want in march column, and then I will reform there. Makes more sense, doesn't it? Otherwise, they're going to block this infantry. Right, let's do a test. 8, they've passed. So I'll move them, and then it'll be Chris's turn. So what Chris has decided to do, he's going to do orders test for his gun, and he's going to try and hurt these hussars. He has passed, so he gets 1 shot, still long range, and he needs a 6. He's missed. Yes.
No.
So he misses, and now it's my turn. Right, so I've got these cavalry over on this flank. And we thought, normally I'd be really cagey here, and I'd just make them run back that way just to annoy Chris because he turned his cavalry to face him. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these orders to move round. It should take them to about here somewhere, and I'm going to charge Chris's cavalry. So we'll have a bit of cavalry on cavalry action, if they pass your orders.
I don't think they're going anywhere, mate.
3 on the blunder table this time. I'm going to say, I'm going to make this worse for me.
Come on, force them. Force them. You got your general.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Force them to do
I will use my special order so that they will do as I'm telling them. So my generals use the special order and all his rerolls. So I'm going to move these and I'll get back to there. That's as far as they could get. And the French cavalry are waiting here. So whoever gets first turn, next turn, is going to get that charge. Not that it really matters because the others can counter charge anyway, so it's not the end of the world whoever gets first turn. Right, we're going to roll off the next turn. Yeah, so honestly, that wasn't me cheating.
You were cheating completely.
Chris has still got his big brigade, so he's going to decide what he's going to do and issue orders for that.
Right, well, I've obviously
I
got
wasn't
to.
cheating. So the old guard, the only reason he's rolling, they are staying where they are, but he's got to roll in case he blunders. But they're loving life. So the Polish are going to move forward and form line and then shoot.
And they're loving life. And these.
Now, can these rally? They are at -1.
There's
Just.
nothing that has line of sight to that.
So they can't do anything this turn, but
But they
have
can
at least-
reform.
Yeah, they just reform.
Yep.
And that's all they can do. So I'm going to let Chris do his movement and then we'll get back to when he's shooting. So Chris has moved these guys out. Who are you shooting at, Chris?
Line infantry on hill.
These guys are these.
The ones in front.
These are in cover.
Are they in cover? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were at the front of the hill. Sorry.
Mind you, if you can shoot these because they are elevated.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go for the ones that are not in cover.
So these
Stood by the objective that I need to get to.
Yes. So you are requiring 6 cells.
One,
This looks
2,
like not a bad.
3,
Not bad at all, mate. There's 2 more I can see.
4,
I'll try it.
one there, that blue one.
That's
That, I think that's one.
Yeah.
Defiant set.
6,
What you're doing, getting like complete spastic.
7.
This is not good.
It's just failed. It's a bit.
Is that one or was that from
That was 1, sorry. 8.
So 8 dice.
So that's 8.
Right, saving 5 plus.
Well, you need that, so you got 8 dice, haven't you?
I think I've got 8 anyway because I took an extra one.
Did you? Okay.
Okay, so that's a 1. That's a fail. So I've got 1 dead, 1 on 3 wounds. So 1 wound remaining. Put that in there. So I've got a panic test for these guys,
Yep.
but they're going to be fine. Yeah, they'll have it.
Yep.
Ooh.
They're British and they're loving life.
So that's your turn, so it's now me, yes?
Yep, it is.
So I'm going to have a think. We rolled off earlier, and it's Chris's turn. So what do you want to do, mate?
Oh, well, I think, first of all, I'm going to charge.
Okay, so we've got, well, you move forward,
Yep.
and then you can move twice actually, and then
Move
and then
twice and charge.
So I will counter charge.
Well, moving twice puts me there. So I think I'm in range for a charge.
So in that case, we'll both move up to there because I'm counter charging.
Yep.
So you move all your guys up.
If I'm in the room by getting points,
Now I've got a slight advantage that Chris has only got 1 base with 1 wound left on it.
Yep.
But basically, these are going to hit and wound and save exactly the same, Chris.
Yep.
And all combat is simultaneous. So you've got 3 bases.
Yeah.
So that's 12 attacks. And you are hitting with a cavalry sabre on 3s because you charge. So I can't charge, so I'll be hitting on 3s as well.
8, 10, 12.
So 3s.
Miss, 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 miss. So that's what? 3, 6 hits.
6. So I save on a 4 plus.
6 inches.
Come on, be good to me. Oh no, I failed 4. So that's a base gone. And 4 wounds caused. Right, so now I get 12 attacks back.
Red dice. Few wounds.
No, because I just wiped out 1
Yeah.
base. So 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
So 1, 2 misses. So all them saves. 10 saves. Over 4 plus.
And then I'm putting this suppressive fire. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
So you've got 2, 3, 4,
What, how,
5 fails, which will kill 2 bases.
Yep.
They can see.
And
spots.
I win combat by 1. So you're on a break test at minus
What?
1. No, it's only minus 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
There's no point in not.
So you have in fact managed to pass.
Might as well take a shot at HMG.
And he's dead.
Okay.
So now it is my turn.
MSP2, so I did my
Oh, we both back off
It don't cancel colours, but I don't know how to cover.
1 inch.
I don't have colour words in that.
Is it only an inch? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly explain how that works. So Chris caused 4 wounds to me and I caused 5 wounds back. But Chris got an additional -1 because his unit is now below 50% strength. And now every turn, because he's only got 1 base left, he has to check to be able to do anything. And if he fails, he just flees.
Yeah, 'cause I don't know if I'm going to move there. I can't do that.
And my cavalry are okay, then so there's more bases. Oh, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to issue a brigade order. So these guys are going to fire at the Polish.
What's that guy?
They're going to reload and fire.
He's pretty nasty though.
No, they all failed their orders last time. Yes, they're all
They
reloading.
all failed their orders.
But these then can still take aim and fire.
Yeah.
And these are going to reload and fire. So everybody's going to shoot the Polish. So I'm going to roll all these dice. And then we'll come back to when Chris is making all his failed saves. Yeah, we have lots of hits. Can't remember exactly how many. But it's 5 to save. It's all the dice that Chris is going to roll. So how many did you save, mate? 1. Excellent. You've got to love it, haven't you? So that'll be one base dead, 2 bases dead, 3 bases dead. Was that them as well?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear. So one base has got 1 wound remaining, and then 3 are dead. So I'll let you choose which 3. Okay, so they're at a panic test. You're at 50% strength, so it's -1 for that, and you just lost 3 bases. So what's that? -4.
Yeah.
8 is going to be a fail.
Yeah.
You can use your obey order. Your general's still got that, and you've still got 1 reroll.
I'll use the 1 reroll.
Right, still fail.
Still bad. So, no.
So they are now disordered. Okay, my turn. Let me have a go. Did you see what I did there? Tried. You've got to try, haven't you? But okay, so Chris realised it isn't in fact my turn because I just did that.
And I'm ignoring my brigade at the moment. I'm going to come over to my voltigeurs.
Yes, the Voltivoters.
Who, of course, are going to try and get out of the lumber that they're in at the moment and reorder.
They passed.
Yep.
Because you're only at -1.
Okay, and they're
They
going
weren't. I don't think they were disordered anyway, mate.
Yeah, they were. They were disordered because of them and they failed. Yep.
Oh well, in that case, they can't do anything. They've just ordered themselves.
Yep.
So that's them.
Yep. That puts them.
Yeah, they can reform.
Yep, I'm reforming.
So that's that. Right, now it is definitely my turn without cheating. So let me have a think. What I've decided to do is I'm going to open up with me new model Syndrome rifles. They're just going to move forward once. They're going to reload and they're going to shoot into the voltigeurs. They won't get enfilading fire because skirmishers have 360 arm. Normally, if that had been a lineman, I could have got some nice enfilading fire. But before I do anything, of course, I'm going to pass the goods. 8, they're loving life. So I'm going to do this and I will get back to you once again. So I've got the dice. We've worked out I need 3s to hit.
Yep.
So 3s. I'll take away all the misses. That's a miss, that's a miss, that's a miss, that's a miss.
Don't forget
That's a
skulls,
miss.
mate.
Skulls are a miss. That one's a miss. Because I didn't give them marksman. Right, you've got all them saves. But because we're both in the field, you've lost your cover now.
Yep.
So it's 5+.
Oh, wow.
I think they're dead.
Yep, they're dead.
So that's them wiped out. And now it's going to be Chris's turn. So Chris is going to try and activate his last base's chasseurs. But they are at -1. Well, they passed anyway.
Yep.
So we're going to have a charge, counter charge.
Yep, bang.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
So let's move them in.
Bang, boss.
Boom. So as I say, all combat takes place at the same time. You'll get 4 attacks.
4 attacks, is
Yeah,
it?
hitting on 3s. 3 hits.
3 hits.
So I get 3 saves. 4+. Awesome. Fail 2. 2. Who does that? 2. And I will get 4 attacks from them and then 2 supporting attacks from them. So I get 6 attacks. 3. Just 3. 3 saves. Moment of truth.
No,
All good.
they've gone. Bubble.
So that's that. That's another unit wiped out. And I captured their colours. Because I killed them in combat. If you just give me the command base, I'll stick it behind you. It just gives me a +1 to who goes first or second.
You put no flag on.
No, they haven't got a flag. Right. A unit destroyed in combat.
As well. Is that her role?
Right. It's, I believe it's my turn.
Yeah, it's.
All I've got left is them, yes?
Yep.
So they're just going to move up.
Okay.
Just once, I think, 1 move. And if they're in range, they'll have a pot shot of the Swiss.
All of these and just click that you decide who you want to do.
Oh, general.
So yeah, after you combine
Just passed.
Yep.
So I'm going to move them. And I will get them. So they are just in range. They only get 6 shots and they are hitting on 6s. going to actually cause any wounds? No.
Nope.
It was worth trying. Right, your turn, Chris.
Right, battalion order,
Yes.
which is going to be shoot at cavalry,
Yes.
reform,
Yeah, because I got a rally.
yep, hold.
Okay, let's go. Let's do these orders. Let's fill some orders. I mean, let's pass some orders.
Right.
So the Swiss, loving life. Can they rally? Please fail. -1. No, they pass.
And old guard, loving it.
Right.
So they've reformed and can't do anything else.
Nope. This is only
And these boys open fire on your cavalry.
right. So you get 4 shots per base. So 12 shots. You're at long range, so you are hitting on 6s.
I don't believe that. I really do not believe that.
I'm not going to lie. That was really unlucky.
That was.
I believe. Have you fired your gun?
Not yet, I haven't, no.
You might as well do that because I've got nothing else to go. I don't think.
No, because you've just moved your cavalry, haven't you? Of which
Oh, I've got that cavalry to do.
that cavalry I
But
thought.
they activated when you charged.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've just got your gun.
Right, boom, into your cavalry.
Right, pass your orders then, mate.
Okay. That's an 8. Yep. And
6s. Oh, hang on. You might have 2 dice if you're within 24 inches.
I believe.
I think you are, you know.
Right.
Just roll another dice and measure it afterwards.
No. Ooh.
Yeah, so you get 2 shots. And you're hitting on 5s. Ah, unlucky. Right, so now, that is it, isn't it?
Yep, that's it. New
So
round.
roll for the next round. Oh, hang on. Let's work out victory points. 1 second. Let's do that. And then go. So it's 7-2 to Chris. I kind of need to wipe him out now to win this game. But I get +1 to this roll now. Chris has got a 3, and I've got a 5 in
And I
effect.
prefer you to go first anyway.
Will you say that?
Yeah, well, it means I know where the hell you're gonna go.
So, first things first, let me decide what I want to do. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to move this cavalry to there, roughly, facing that way. Going to try and charge the flank of that. Infantry brigade.
So we could stop and do that, and then
Why? Like, do you know, I wish I brought the blunderbuss.
And you've used.
Oh no, it's a 6. That can't be good. Do you know what, Chris? I can't remember what it is, so I'm just going to say that they are destroyed because I just can't remember. I haven't got the rules. Yeah, damn it! Sometimes being able to roll 6s can be a curse.
Yeah.
Right, your turn, Chris.
My turn. Which I think is going to be. Oh, let's use my big gun and stick it into the line infantry that's on top of the hill next to the flag.
These ones?
Yep.
Okay.
Which
So,
is
1 shot.
6, or is it two dice? One
It's
dice?
orders first,
Yep.
and then it's 1 dice. So the pass and 6s.
6s.
Upside down 6.
I think that cannon is absolutely useless today.
Right. Let me have a think. So I'm going to try and move these rifles, which are veterans. They're going to move twice, as they can, and they're going to reload and fire, and hopefully fire into the flank of the Swiss. So let's try and do it. An order.
Now, you sure you want to roll this on camera? It's failed every time you have.
I thought that was a 6. Yes! So I've passed. Right, I'm going to move these. So I managed to get these rifles down to here with that move. And they are enfilading now. And I don't have the rules with me, but me and Chris think it's reroll misses, don't you? Not
Reroll misses.
So they're at 5s normally, 4s, because they're not at point blank range. I'll get that in a minute. So 4s re-rolling. So let's take out all the misses.
Second order, are you doing another combined or not?
Roll an extra dice.
That's right, I picked one in.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could have cheated there, but hey. One dice.
Been
So,
useful
re-rolling
for
them.
the British.
I think the Brits are going to win this. Well, mind you, that being said, victory point wise, they're having a bit of a mare. So, 1, 4, 8, this is going to hurt.
Yeah.
12, 16, 20 hits. So 20 saves of a 5 plus. Can't see them surviving this. Let's take away the 5 pluses. In fact, let's go. That's 1 base dead.
Yeah.
That's 2 bases dead.
Yeah. They're down. They are gone. The Swiss.
The Swiss are no more.
You get the.
No, because I didn't kill him in combat, so I don't get that.
Yeah. Good point.
But the French are looking pretty thin on the ground now. They are winning victory points, but if I can wipe them out, and bearing in mind we're only on
Turn
3,
Well, we're starting turn 3.
starting
Yeah.
turn 3, so I've still got another 3 turns to kill them all. So I'm fairly confident I can get a wipe out.
What's your...
Your decision, Chris. What are you going to do? You've
Yeah,
only got
because
your
my
brigade
brigade now,
left.
isn't it?
Yes.
Right. Well, I think
So you're going to have a...
it's
dodge
going
of
to be a
10,
case
you're going to have 2
of
shots at... what was it?
they've not fired, so it'll be aim fire.
So...
No, they have to reload, don't they?
Dodge of 13 or whatever.
No, I didn't fire last round.
Ooh.
I'll take the dodge still.
That's because they rallied.
Dodge failed.
Yeah.
So everybody...
Fine.
So I couldn't do anything.
So you
Did they
haven't...
fire the turn before?
No,
You know what?
because you put a big dent in me.
Aim fire. Yeah. Aim fire.
Aim fire at those guys down there.
This is all one unit,
Is it? Right. Okay.
And you can't shoot twice.
and they're in the woods, so
Yeah.
they'll get cover.
Yeah.
But you're still going to do it.
Broad as it's long. Yeah. Because I mean,
And
it's,
what about your guard? Are they going to come out to play? Are they going to?
yeah. Going to send out the old guard. Old guard's going to move, reform, and fire.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do these orders.
15.
Okay.
We'll do the Polish first.
I am going to dodge.
They're loving life. The guard, we're going to fail. No. Yes, your guard
So...
can actually move forward, aim and reload. Fire and reload, or they can aim and fire because they haven't fired yet, have they?
I'm going to move forward, aim, and fire then.
Because they're veterans, so they get
Yeah.
4 actions.
That was down to 1, so I'm
So,
That being said, Chris,
Yeah.
14, so you 15 or...
Go on.
you can move forward. If you form line, you're going to be forming line behind the Polish, so you won't be able to see. And if you move forward twice, then you can't reform because you've used 2 move actions already.
Good point.
So you're going to dodge.
Have a think. We'll get back.
Remember the rules, isn't it?
Good job, Chris is paying attention. My troops are elevated, so the guard can quite happily form up behind them and shoot over their heads. At the British on the hill.
Lower than arrows, so.
So they're going to reform into line. They might be out of range if I'm really lucky.
Good for
But we shall see.
Turn the irregular into
I'm going to let Chris roll off and then I'll do the same. So Chris rolled off, he shot at this infantry battalion. They are actually in that woods, like that, so they've got cover. 6 saves of 4 plus because they're in soft cover. And they fail. 1, 2, 3. So I'll take that dice. So I've got 1 base with 1 wound remaining. And that's your turn over, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to move all the rest of my stuff.
I don't know whether I've sent
I'm going to do this off camera. Any shooting I'll put on camera, but everything else I'm going to do off. So I'm going to give a brigade order, and everybody is going to reload and fire at the Swiss.
can't move and get anything because you
So test.
you wouldn't be able to reach me and therefore you couldn't hit
And
me.
I fail.
The assault means you move your entire movement and
So we'll roll for next turn.
So I can't the coordinates.
Anyway,
Go on, do a brigade order again.
shall I risk it? I'm going to do it again, just to make Chris happy. So if I fail, nobody does anything. I should do it individually, really. But I'm just going to do it as a one. Normally, if you got reroll, it wouldn't be a problem. So same as before, Chris.
Reload fire.
Yeah. Pulled it off this time. Right, I'm going to roll up all the hits and then I think I'm going to wipe them out, to be fair. But we shall see.
Oh dear.
I forgot to record that.
well, I think-
So, as you can see, there is a big gap where some Swiss used to be. They just got wiped
Do
out
that.
by shooting. It's now Chris's turn, and that's his army. Ignore them. Ignore them. They're dead.
They're dead.
That's his army. That's what's left.
The old guard are gone.
No, because you only be able to do one. So you'll be able to do an hour
does he-
just one because it is perfect. So what?
Well, I think the old guard are simply. They've not shot yet, have they?
No.
No, they're going to move forward and aim and shoot.
Okay, cool. Let's give them some orders. The old guard, the 9 or less.
Oh, I'm going to force them.
You're going to force them to do it.
Yeah, general up here, going to force them.
Cool. Easy to special order. You will obey my orders.
Yep,
So moving forward, they can move forward twice if you want, Chris, because they are
Yeah.
veterans.
yep. Okay, lovely. Which I believe it's no longer long range.
No, it should put you within
Okay, so that's.
within
We don't
12.
need to worry about that. So if you're commander,
That's within 12. Let's have a measure.
So
It's a bit hard with that M being.
Little squibbler. Yeah, easy.
Yep.
Easy. Right, so you get 24 shots and you're hitting on 5s. 24 shots, hitting on 5s. So let's see, take out all the 5s and 6s.
2, 3, 4.
That's it, 4.
Yep, 4.
It was of these, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I get the same 4 up.
Oh no, tell a lie. 5 there.
I'm in the woods. So 4 plus. 3 dead.
Yep.
Now I had 1 on 1 wound,
Yep.
so he's dead anyway. And then I've got another base now on 2 wounds remaining. And they will have a test at -1.
As long as it's covered by a template, you can still do it.
Disordered.
Yeah.
So they can't do nothing next turn, which is not going to be good if they get charged.
Which
So
you
they're
can't
disordered.
see happening.
I don't know, you could charge them on guard unless I manage to wipe them out. What have I got? I've got my cavalry and my rifles.
Yep.
So the cavalry's going to go and kill your general. Just for a laugh, although he can run away and evade if he wants to.
Which obviously you will do.
Your rifles are just going to... The rifles are going to move up that way and try and get enfilading fire. So let's do a test from your rifles first. 9 or less. Yeah, they passed. I'll do a test for the cavalry while I'm here. Double move, and if they're in range, they will charge the general. 8, so they're good to go as well. So I'm going to do the movement, I'll come back to you. Okay. Yeah, we're recording. Right, so the rifles, are going to shoot at the guard, they're inflated fire. They're hitting on 4s, it worked out. So we'll take out all the misses. And I get to re-roll all of these. This could cause quite a bit of pain, hopefully.
This could wipe the unit.
And we'll go again.
Let me drag these out of the way because these are wounds.
Yeah, they're all wounds so far. And I'll take the misses away again. So all of them saves, mate. They're 5 plus.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to cause a pain. Oh, some good saving then. Take them out. Take that one out. Them 2 out. That one out. That it?
Yep.
So it's 1 base dead. 2 bases dead. 3 bases dead. And 1 wound. 3 wounds remaining. So it's a panic test at -4. But they are guard, so it's 5 or less. Failed, you've got no re-rolls. You're disordered.
Yep.
You've got 3 different arrows. You've got that one.
That's a good idea. I should do that one, shouldn't I? I'll disorder these.
It's just an old-fashioned idea. Goes
Yeah.
back to the days of.
I should get some markers. Right, and then over here, these moved up, and now they're going to charge the general. So, are you going to evade, or do you want to
Of course,
fight
I'm
to
going
the
to
last-
evade. No, I'm going to.
Right, so you evade D6 plus your normal move, which is 7. I'm 1 inch behind you, mate. So if I roll anything, as long as I don't roll a 1, I've caught you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
so
got the
your
general.
general's dead, and I will redirect him to the flank of your cavalry as well. playing
Cavalry?
to the flank of your gun.
That's a cannon.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know where I'm coming from. Right, so I'm going to hit that. So I get one base and one supporting. I know, they're dead. Cavalry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
artillery.
It's gone. It's wiped.
Artillery. Artillery.
Artillery.
Yes.
Artillery. Good night, Vienna. Right, so that is the end of my turn and the end of your turn, I believe.
And I think we're pretty much looking at the end of the battle because I've got 3 bases of old guard.
You might want to concede.
Yeah, I think conceding's good.
Right. Thank you very much, mate. I hope that gives a bit of an idea of how the battle or how the rules play out.
And reminds him how to play it.
I've no doubt made some mistakes, but I haven't played. How long has it been, Chris? About 3 months?
Yeah, 3 months since we last had
3 months since we had a battle. And I
And then it
forgot.
weren't me and you, it was me and the other lad, and I wiped him.
Yeah, and I went and forgot to fetch the roll. I forgot everything today. I was just having one of them days. So those are the victorious British that remain on the battlefield, and there are no French left. They are wiped.
The cheating Angleterres.
Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye bye.